Do these gifts have any meaning? The gifts given to Donald Trump might sometimes have a meaning or might not have a meaning. By the end of this, maybe you might realize or might have a conclusion to the same. If you're a good student of history or religion, most religions have begun in Asia, that is, in the Asian continent. And for this fact, you'll realize that there are some of the similarities in all the religions, or through the religions you get to know the tradition, the lifestyle of the people from this continent. And one of the major factors that is common to all is that they really valued gifting visitors. They valued gifting visitors. It may not necessarily be that they had a serious meaning to gifting or to whatever they gifted President Trump. They may just have gifted Donald Trump because it is a part of their culture. I'll give you my own view and also support with other people's views. Maybe previously, you see, Dr. Trump was not in good terms or did not agree to the gift given to Hillary Clinton for taking contributions. He took contribution from Saudi, and they were not really, the act was not really welcomed by Dr. Trump, by President Sabani, by President Trump. But now, let's see. This is what he says. The gifts he received probably do not reflect his relationship with the country. Who says this? This is Miss World. This is called Miss World. That's what she says. She says that the president received gifts, but the gifts do not really mean anything, do not really symbolize any relationship between him and Saudi Arabian country. It just reflects the culture of the region more than any sign of diplomacy or relationship. She continues to explain that this is just a culture. This is the way of life. This is the way of life. Just like if you receive, and this culture is widespread. If you go to Africa, the same. If you go to some African countries, while you're living, especially while you're living, you'll be gifted. You'll be given some gifts to carry away with you. Those of you who have visited countries in Africa, I believe you can attest to this. If you've also visited some countries in Asia, you can also attest to this. Especially when a visitor is leaving, you are gifted as a sign. Okay, why do they gift people? They gift people to welcome you back, as a sign that we are giving you this so that as you go away, you should remember to come back. Also, gifts symbolize that when you come back, also bring us something. Do not come empty-handed. When you are gifted, the type of gift you're given also symbolizes how much help you've been to these people, or how good, how beneficial you've been to them. The fact that Donald Trump was given gold, a knife that was fitted with gold, and some garment fitted with gold, we might translate that to the fact that, or might be translated that Trump really was a good visitor to them, was a welcomed visitor. He was a visitor who came with a lot of benefits to them. Therefore, they were totally happy to receive him. Now, what is unique is Mr. Trump's multi-party day trip there. I think that's the only tricky thing or something unique that they're saying here. It was more common, the advent of air travel. Some of these words were also said by Miss World. She says that, in fact, what is unique is Mr. Trump's multi-day trip there. There was more common, which was more common before the advent of air travel. The US Embassy also had some things to say. Jay Reeves' child says this, who is who was the first ambassador of America in the Saudi Arabia. He said that he would receive items including a sword and gold scabbard, a carpet, a watch, and a gold dagger in Saudi Arabia. Therefore, as I told you, this is just the culture of the people. It has nothing special. It has nothing special. No one occasion did Jay Reeves refuse the offer given to him. Although at one point there were some special items given to visitors. In Africa and Asia, when you visit them, you can be given items. Those are tangible items. But now, especially for man, when you visited them, you can also end up being given another special gift. Guess what? What special gift will it be? You can be given a concubine to spend the night with you. سواء عليهم أم لم تستغفر لهم لن يغفر الله لهم إن الله سواء عليهم أم لم تستغفر لهم لن يغفر الله لهم إن الله. Just somebody to make your night warm. Somebody to warm up your bed. And they did not look at it to be a big deal. It was just a present like any other. I believe they could not offer that to the President Trump. We don't know. But that is culture. The way these people live. The way life is in Arabia. The way life is in Arabia. Why does the government do this? Why does the government do this? Why do the people in such countries do this? And if you realize, the products they give, they are locally made. They never give products made or exported. They give locally made products. Why do they do this? One major factor is to support local manufacture, to support local productions. Two is to sell their tradition, is to make people know their tradition. Yeah, especially in Africa and some bigger part of Asia. When you live, they give you something native, something from their tradition, to make you know something about them, to make you know something about them. The government does that to support domestic industry. The way the Prime Minister of Israel gave a present also to Trump. He gave him a golden present, and you all know that. Though this was had some meaning, this had some serious meaning, but the other presents do not really have a bigger meaning. If you visit a mosque and you're not a Muslim, you'll be given a present. You'll be given some rope to put on, and it has nothing deeper more than that. Keep watching, subscribe to my page. Despite the issues going around Donald Trump last week and last month or the other days about the deportation of some citizens of America, and that the latest one where the President of America, Donald Trump, had to welcome Afrikaners to his country, he also had to travel to another country, and he was welcomed like a prince. He was welcomed by a prince. He was given a number of gifts. Maybe people would have had their own opinions about the gifts, but this is what the White House had to say about the gift. The White House says that the White House, through their secretary called Caroline Levitt, says that any gift given to a foreign by a foreign government is always accepted in full. Therefore, I feel like Donald Trump is happy to receive more and more gifts. So, what did Donald Trump receive on his visit to Saudi Arabia? So, during the first foreign visit as a president to Saudi Arabia, Donald Trump attended what you call an Arabic Islam summit in Saudi Arabia, in their main capital, Riyadh. He was received by a king called Salman. Yes, that's the name, Salman. Salman gave him a number of gifts, multiple gifts. First, he gave him a sword. The gifts he received, one was a sword. He also received a number of daggers. He received leather armor, holders, and holsters. He also received beaded and gold embroidered dresses. Wow. Dozens of shimag head scarves and other traditional Arab garments. You see the leather sandals, perfumes, and some artwork. He received a number of them that are worth some good amount of money. in US dollars, if you may say. Now. The gifts are not really luxurious after all. That's what the Al Shibahi says, the executive director of the Arab Foundation. I don't know why some people had to criticize this so much, but in my own thinking, I feel like the president is doing really good, being received as a king, being received as a prince, being received the Trump that we know, with the temperatures that are there globally. It is a good sign. Maybe it may end up being something holistic. It might end up being positive on his side. You see, members of the American delegation to Saudi Arabia in 2008 were also given similar items. Therefore, Trump is not the first one to be given such items. Therefore, I don't see the reason why we should have it being an issue. We should be celebrating. We should be celebrating. We should be celebrating. Now, he was also given something that I don't know how Americans will look at it. I don't know if it's cool for Americans, or I don't know if it's somehow not cool. He was given leather. It was given leather skin. Let me call it skin for some animal, cheetahs, a cheetah's fur, skin that has cheetah's fur on it. The dotted thing with black and some goldish yellow. Good. Anyway, to the Saudi Arabians, that skin has got a bigger meaning. We don't know how Americans will take it, but it is. Though there is something funny, U.S. federal law bans government employees from accepting any gifts from a foreign government that are valued more than 390 US dollar. Looking at all the gifts, maybe they are beyond 590 US dollar. Are they more than that? Believe they are. The reaction, I leave it to you. Maybe you can give me your reaction in the comments. Should Trump have left the gifts just because the law says that the gifts given should not be beyond 390 US dollars? I'm not certain of that. The long-standing rule that has been there in America since 1966 prohibits gifts above a minimum value to stop the government looking to curry favor from showering American diplomats with, let me say, with prizes, luxury cars. Maybe, which luxury car can we talk about? The Rolls Royce. One or two might be good or not. The very law we've talked about that minimizes the gifts to be around 390 US dollar was amended somewhere in 1978, and it brought the price lower to around 100 US dollar. Because of inflation, the price has been increasing every year, and that's why we have gotten to the 390 mark. Obama also, as a president, he also received gifts when he visited a number of countries. American officials also received some gifts. Like, for example, Hillary Clinton in 2012 was also received a number of presents, if we can put them in value. The media says it's around 970 US dollar. That is quite high. So there's no big reason why we should really blame Trump. In summary, some of the gifts that were given to Trump include: one, he had a blue and silver wool robe and purple wool robe, both lined with white tiger fur. Orange and gold wool robe lined with cheetah fur. That's 2. 3, he was given a dagger made of pure silver with mother of pearl sheath and various designs. He was given a large box containing a dagger, a sword, armor holder, and a holster. He was given a large canvas artwork depicting a Saudi woman. He was also given artwork featuring a picture of President Trump himself. Therefore, he was given a picture of himself. Sounds cool. He was also given Kuwaiti constitution. I believe he'll read it. He will read it. This is not a new thing in the world era or in this era, maybe in the past era. When you look at former kings, former powerful ministers, presidents, wherever they visited other nations, they were given gifts. Gifts were used to show, were a sign of harmony between the two countries. Gifts are there to show that a country is not at war with the other. Gifts are there to prove that we are asking for long-term friendship and partnership together. Remember the Saudi oil. America has her own interests in various countries for various reasons. But now this one comes as a very expensive present to the president. I don't know what you have to say about this. Do you think the president was in order to take these expensive gifts, or do you think it is just not okay for him to take the gifts? And if you feel like it was not okay for the president to take the gifts, therefore, where would he have taken the gifts to? Where would he have taken the gifts to? The gifts are good. Maybe he should distribute them to the Americans. I don't know. Give us your opinion. Thank you. Be part of my community. Subscribe and watch. Also like. Thank you. See you in the next show.